This right here, it's not food, all right? It's healing. We're living in a day and age where Instagram is your real life portfolio, whether that's a good thing or not. I mean, you tell me if this sounds familiar. You go out one night, you meet a couple cool people, you go on home, and then you're like, oh, Megan, she seemed like a nice girl. You pull up the Instagram, give her the old stock and see what she's all about. As much as I'm sure a lot of you guys fall guilty of this, you can rest assured that other people have done the same to your profile as well. So in today's video, I want to talk about the steps you can take to make sure that every picture that you put out there into the public eye is the best one it possibly can be and the one where you look the best that you can look. Facetune, guys, all about Facetune. Why bother, going through the work when you can just manipulate and make your body look perfect? All right, but seriously, let's get into it. Facetune is not one of the tips today. All of these tips can be applied to either if you have someone taking pictures of you, or if you're taking pictures of yourself, aka selfie style. Let's go ahead and start out with angles first, and I'm gonna demonstrate all of this. When you're doing more of a portrait shot, so kind of from here upwards, angle the camera slightly higher to you looking down, not like, crazy looking down, but just a little higher to you looking down as opposed to straight on or as opposed to from down to up. When you position your camera higher up, this automatically brings in structure to your facial features. It just defines everything, puts everything in place. Even when I shoot these YouTube videos, I have the camera just slightly taller than me and slightly pointing down, so it's not super obvious, but it's still just, it's a very flattering way to take a picture. If you position your camera too far down, you're getting way more neck and chin than you need, and especially for bigger guys out there, this is a perfect way to highlight that double chin and soften your facial features. Check out these 3 clips, for example. I'm in the same place, saying the same thing, and the only thing that's changing is we got a low angle, a mid shot, and then a high angle looking down. What's up, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're talking about how to look good in every photo. What's up, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're talking about how to look good in every photo. What's up, guys? My name is Joe, and today we're talking about how to look good in every photo. You can clearly see the difference, especially between the first and last clip, and all that's different here is the angle of the camera. The main time to use a low angle looking up is if you're using a wide angle camera or wide angle lens, and you're going for more of that power stance, something that is focused on your overall body and your surroundings rather than just a close-up of your face or like a mid shot, like a portrait. Next up, when you're having a picture taken of you, tilt your head in different angles, all right? Don't just be looking straight ahead. Try out different things. Look kind of this way, look kind of this way, just ever so slightly. Even though so many pictures you see on Instagram, or really anywhere for that matter, are just people looking kind of dead on to the camera, this actually isn't the most flattering look. If you think about it, anything that you look dead on, especially if it's fairly symmetrical, like a human face, it ends up looking almost 2D and flat. As soon as you start tilting your head just a little from side to side, or a little up and down, you start showing all the different angles that your face actually has, and it makes for a much nicer looking picture. Again, you don't have to over dramatize this. You can see from some of the pics over on my Instagram, at BluMaan, guys. Definitely give me a follow if you haven't yet. Just natural looking head tilts goes a long way in angling your face to look better. Also, pro tip here, it sounds kind of funny, but try extending your head a little away from your body and making your neck a little longer like this, and see how that works out for you. It might feel a little unnatural to do, but it can look great on camera. This can add more definition and take away from a potentially soft looking under chin and neck area. I wouldn't say, do this for every picture, but kind of here, for example, if I'm standing here, boom, take a picture, or I can be here, kind of extend it, boom, take the picture. If you got the right angle, you got the right scenery, it's gonna look good. Next up, this is a subtle difference, but it does make a difference. Another way to highlight the definition on your face more is to actually clench your mouth together and kind of bite your teeth together. If you simply just let your face relax when you're having a picture taken just like this, you're gonna end up with a much softer looking picture than if you tensed your face together. I'm doing the eyes as well, but bite this, it kind of brings the muscles out in your cheeks and it just defines everything. This brings those cheek muscles out ever so subtly, and it just really adds a more chiseled look. It's all about the little details when you're trying to make, when you're trying to get the best picture you possibly can. Also, I'm not talking about things like scenery, or different locations or what's going on in the background. I'm just talking about things that you can personally do to make yourself look the best in any photo, regardless of where it's taken. Talking about other stuff like scenery and you know, stuff around you, that's a whole nother video. Another tip that has to do with your face. You're human, all right? Show some expression. If you're deadpan in every single picture, it just comes across as boring and robotic. You can make your photos look so much more dramatic by intensifying your eyebrows, giving that blue steel-like stare with your eyes. Or you could go the other way and lighten up the mood with a little smirk or just a full-on smile from time to time. So many people I see on Instagram are, you know, especially in the guy style world, are just pulling the exact same face. They're just like, every single photo, it doesn't matter what. You could be in Disneyland, happiest place on earth, and you're like, it just starts to feel a little lifeless. So much of a good photo falls on what you personally do with your expression, not just the skill of the photographer or like how good the camera is. And finally, most underrated tip out there, take lots and lots and lots of pictures. Now, I'm not exaggerating, and I realize not everyone needs to be this excessive because, you know, I do social media full time, so I'm gonna be going at this a little harder. But for every Instagram picture I post, I usually have a good 30 to 50 pictures that I could have picked from just for that one post. It's all about creating the opportunity to pick the best of the best. And if you only take one or two, you know, they might be all right, but they definitely won't be the one if you just stop there. Take lots and lots, pick the best, and delete the rest. Or keep them. I'm sure everyone takes a million selfies. They're all on your phone, and you wonder why you don't have any storage. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little insight into what I do when I'm taking my Instagram pictures, or, you know, pictures just generally speaking as well. I love the whole Instagram photo process. I really enjoy going on shoots and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share some of the tips that, you know, I'm mentally processing every time we do a photo shoot. You wanna look your best, but you also wanna look natural and like you have a personality. So don't forget about the expressions. Sign up to the giveaway. It's still going on. Some awesome prizes. Link down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see everybody next time.